Subscribe to Morris TVGH.
We are on our way to the Volta region to do a donation to one of the villages that we have worked with and we wanted to support them. So this program that we are going to organize, it's between the Sooyo Foundation UK, the Talernts UK, and the Giving Hope Foundation Ghana. So we'll give you more when we get to the village, the holy village in the Volta region. Thank you so much. Avenue. That is where we are coming to do the program this morning, to do a donation and then make sure we collaborate with them. It is a very beautiful and a nice township. So I welcome you all to Awudome Avenue. Come with me. Always talk about women empowerment, and now they've been able to organize something. I mean, the assemblywoman has been able to do something from her own pocket. So we are all appealing that everybody should come on board to support these women so that they can be able to take care of their children. And that is all that we are seeking for. So all those up there who want to support, you are welcome. You are welcome. Please come and support the women in Awudome Avenue. Yeah. Come and support the women at Awudome Avenui. We are appealing to everyone. Thank you.
Where we have started the Vocational Institute. It is the Vocational was launched about 10 years ago, and now it is upgraded to Vocational Technical. That's where we want to build. The community is building that new building so that we relocate the students from here to that place. You know, you can see the building, death trap. So the students are not happy. They don't want to come. Masters don't want to come because of the situation of the building. So, in fact, it's terrible. So we are appealing to the government and whoever to come to our aid so that they will help us to finish that new building so that the students will relocate them from here to that place for the development of the community as well as the youth. Because it's an old marriage school, those they have to do here. Some of us this before we attended middle school.
Yo, this is a clear indication that there is no old lady in Accra. Yes, Abiwame Legomi Wakene Apena Patience School.
Okay. Sooyo, Mama, and Reverend Ministers around, Catholics, and the whole community, especially the children. I'm so excited to be here today. I don't know how to introduce you. She knows. I just want to say that I was a police officer, a commissioner of police. I'm not a civilian, I'm a police officer, a commissioner of police. Then people marvel and say, how can a policeman be doing all these things? You understand? But things have changed, and the yesterday police is not today's police. So we have to mingle with the public so that at least we can all do things together. I have left the job 2 years ago to establish my own NGO. But I still lecture at the school. My last station, I was the deputy commandant of the police academy. But what I'm doing now is to help especially women and children. And that's why I decided to come out of the service. I am also a lecturer at one of the universities in Accra, the Wisconsin University. So I also try to support them. Auntie Vicentia was my mate at Gimpa, and that's where I met her. And I know she was working at Cocoa Board. So day in and day out, she has been telling me about her holy village, and I said one day I'll come there. So when I heard that she was the assembly member, I said, what can I do for you? Then she said, I'm doing a project, but I need people to come and support me. Then I said, oh, I've also stopped my job, and I'm doing a lot of community engagement. But I'm sorry that you didn't get in touch with me earlier. But I have some few items that I've already given out, but the remaining, you should come and look at them. If she's okay with them, then I can also give it out. Then later I can arrange something better for her to support her in her project. So she came to my place and I said, I have some few books because I've been working with one of our queen mothers who live in UK. Can I get one of these like this? So most of the times I do a lot of exercise books for schools. But because of my work, I don't put my picture on the exercise book. Normally I use the queen mother. She's called Na Chocho Sooyo. She's a queen mother, but she lives in UK for almost about 30 years now. But once in a while she comes down. So I normally use her picture to do most of my activity. She also has the Sooyo Foundation. So I told Auntie Vicentia that I printed thousands of books, but it's all gone. But I have some few. So I have to bring it here so that we can give it to the children. But we'll print more and then add some to it. So that's why we are here today, just to give a token for the holy village and holy people of Awudome. I see the spelling as Avenue, so I call it Awudome Avenue. So I said, maybe the person who changed the name, it was Awudome Avenue, but they couldn't pronounce it, so they made it Avenue. Aha, so that's it. So I'm just here to give this to our Queen Mother. It's just a token. We have some few toys, few clothing, especially for children, and then for adults, some few shoes, and I also have some pens erasers, rulers, so that at least they can give it to the children, so that they can also be happy when they go back to school. But I hope that once I have fallen in love with the holy town of Awudome, you will be seeing me often. And I really love your chief. He's such a young guy, a dynamic guy, and I believe that when you all support him, you do marvelous things here. Before we do the presentation, I want to surprise Mr. Jackson Maunyo Afram. I don't know whether he's here. Is Mr. Jackson around? Let me say, I want him to be here. I want him to be here. You know, I wanted to say something, but I know that he has been an educationist for a long time. And there are so many things that we always want to talk about. Talking about parenting. We always pray. How do we say? We do better. We want a child, and then we give, and then we don't want to take care of the child. You understand? Some people will go to the mountains and pray, God, now we make the people now may feed something, and then the thing comes. But we don't take care of the child. So I don't want to talk much because of the language. I want him, you see, I'm just taking him on his feet. He's not aware that even I know his name. But I know I've been seeing his pictures everywhere. So I know. So I want him just to say a few things relating to the importance of education. And also the role of a parent to a child. Very, very important. Look, I really love this community. I am a Ghan. But when I entered here, I was so happy. I told her that I'll even come and spend about a week here. Because the serene is so good. But you know, when I went to the school, that's the old vocational school I went. Because the place, very, very terrible. So I know that's why you are here. If we want to change this community, it's education. If we want to change this community, we need good parenting. Because the moment we leave them, they are off hand. We always say that the children here are future leaders. And I always argue out that if you don't give the best out to those children, can they become the future leaders we talk about? Let us fooling the children. We're not helping them. So, Mr. Jackson, I want you just to advise the importance of sending our children to school. What will we even do to us in the community in future? I don't think that there's child labor and trafficking around here. I don't think so. But I think that the way I see a lot of guys around, I pray that they don't fall into the category of, you understand it. I don't want it to hear that. So I just want a small advice for the community. Then we.
Thank you, my dear. Police mega. Abe Idogo edane essential le university. Abe Jomi won yo fukon. Abe yin to je Ibadan sile police don da Ibado do bedebe apere nyonu pe ebion. Ewebe ikle dane essential do le ka dodo me. Ebi ajo isi le tolona tuko tani pedeng tani pada me tokere ya tenne le mai mela ebai kate tokere unwe ya ten ofifi la nebe ita apalendo na sukudeo ikle mama de ka yo le do kake ala puchi abe yo ben na ide so ipreve de akoba anami ipo jole Nyanton, Abemi, Ejeun, Dai Westebe, Yan Baba, Eji, Ayom, New Year, they see the better menebe, the view collect now, the veto to now, Male, now view best to Kenya. Yaka, Ebe, Mazamon Popo, Kunami. This I may be today. Nenebe, Oto Dibe, Yayin Gode, Suko Wate. Mechine, Amel, Gedi Obede, and Hiato, Penu or Nueto, Nebene de school. Ne o Hiato at the school day. O Sati, Ayana Titona, Amemele Unwo, Ayata, Omaton, Anan Kemi, Amenon Tona, Abe Poto, Omatemio, Ayata Netes, Pone Seti, Ela Suede, Baten Ayi, FY. Nede de Sindeka, Mede Kunami, Ayanebeni, Amekole Squad, de Michiti, Na Ekatiti, Akpa. I beg a maybe. If you have all the GC, die on the last message. I had if you by massive all the as basic. I had first degree day. I have prepare about GC O level. First degree, I have GC O level. Check me on GC O level or dog. I have no first degree over the today. Baba su lebra na amele talking for. If you ne our first degree day, le akale domena many certificate or no wako awodo and like abe fundamentals. I have no me work but at least second degree o day. O menye professional o matawo do ne kekbio. Yata ma de kukuna no vineo. Nemi na support bede. Big today. Nemi do the pedene support the demede. Ega eya na je polodo. Ne de school never the pede. Ega eya na je polodo wo manga digao. Ka fra minya fi dobele. Minya nto wole. Bide mo ba me ni efi odode. Ega je polodo vide. Gade mo do for hade. Eta nenya pena me de o ba ku kere ni atume o ba ku ke mi o ko vetere amie amere de me no fa ami ene de o ma pa to me ke fe no fa ko e ba du nje amere a ke fe na we bi te ku na mi dilao de fieto nenya do me tu vio na no vi de visenza le ben no boy e lo ko fu de sunu bai. I don't know if you're going to go sending away. I'm going to go in here and lay school better. Papa for a low, eh? You don't do it. You want to let a kill and then sit here on the left. Kakati na more time as you to house. You love me to Punami. You can't see in your own let the door go. I'm a make it old Jew. I'm a teacher old Jew. Then I was there, then you're going to teach a ball and fear day. Man, no sell. And you can only do up on a component teacher make. And you wake a boy out wool. Kind of in the room. We are not going to be the enemy. Now I'm getting there. Then I do good. I'm not ready. Then it's going to go to bed and Jolly. Now for the next to go, we like to let me back to
Apena Apeto Jackson Mauno Afram. Commissioner retired in Quaye for your words of admonishment.
And I hope that I will be back again. And I believe that at the end of today we'll be talking more. Excited. When we're coming, we didn't know what we're going to meet. But thank God, everything has worked perfectly. The Deba was so beautiful and well attended. The chief spoke to them and gave them some simple rules for them to follow. That they are working within the community and therefore they have to provide government is not supposed to give everything. They also have to do their quota. And we are so grateful that the little token from the Giving Hope Foundation, from Sooyo Foundation, and 10 Talernts Foundation, I mean, they really appreciated it. And we are so grateful. But I became so sad. Someone would say, why? When we went to the vocational school, the way the school is, the situation, I don't think that any human being would like to sit in that classroom. So I'm just calling on everyone that they are now building a new school. It's the community that is building the school. Let us all come together and support. Look, people are supporting things that maybe some people will say they will not even benefit from. But it is time for us to come to Awudome Avenui to come and support them, so that tomorrow those children that we are seeing today will become better future leaders for Avenue and Ghana. Now we are out of here. We promise to come back, and we hope once we are alive tomorrow, we'll surely come back to support them, because now we have fallen in love with Avenue. We have really fallen in love, and especially even their chief. So Avenue, we are so grateful even for accepting us. We are so grateful for all that you have done for us. We are saying thank you, Awudome Avenui. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.